Now, started. Oh yeah. I don't know why the first time I go to the menu it does that. I'm gonna record. Got a computer virus? That sucks. That was a little weird. He, like, walked. I was at a certain angle, but then ran. I hope that's not an issue with my axis on this, Xbox One controller. I've been putting my Xbox controller on the ground rather than this side down heavy. I do this because I don't like dealing with them. As you can see, everything here is dead. Just dead. This is also different too. I don't know how people can do that in like one go. This is a new minigame. Talk to this guy, he wants to collect a certain type of ghost. There's actually speculation as to whether or not this is actually the guard that was in there or not. Or if this is just someone else entirely. The pot bandit is back. Sounds like I just called Link a drug addict. He drinks a hell of a lot of potions. You can think about it. The red potion is almost like a adrenaline boost. And he drinks the green one to get magic back. He's just telling you about the different pose. He'll take any pose that you give him, but there's actually a small minigame that you can do. Catch special pose out in the overworld, and I think you get a heart piece for it. Hello, Sprafe. Look, I think this is the first time I've seen you in my stream. Oh yes. You could actually do this first, I believe. Sure, everyone who's in here already knows a lot about this game as it is, but for the VOD that's going to go up later, when you're an adult, there's actually something you can do here. We'll find out in a second. Now, the first time I played this, I actually found this part pretty damn hard. And it took me a few tries. On multiple playthroughs, though, I can usually do this in one go. And I just realized it. Look at his feet. Oh, it's going through the world, that's why. I thought they were, like, really pointy for some reason. I always got bored right around the Adult Link stage. But they give you a lot more side stuff to do if you want to do them. dungeons as Adult Link, I love a hell of a lot better than the Young Link ones. Although the Young Link ones are fun. They're just a lot easier and not nearly as long, except for that third dungeon. The third dungeon gives you a taste of what you're going to get when you become an adult. And here is the Luigi knockoff who took over Malon's ranch. Although I'm surprised they named him Ingo rather than like Lalin or Lamin or something like that. You have to do this first. I think that's because he's kind of like has a weird smirk on his face. But yes, his mustache is much like Robotnik's. It's like static and it goes with his mouth. Oh, there. At least you can skip it. I didn't mean to actually pick listen. I already know how to, Guess who comes with you? You play that song. There you go, and you can actually ride her. He is very rude, though. You want to dismount? Yeah, you have to, in order to actually do the, races, you have to go in, out, pay him again. Shit. Like, don't listen, don't pick listen, like, unless you really need those instructions. Let's try this again. Oh, Fallout Shelter came out? Good. I have to try that one of these days. Okay. Getting better. Take a little wager to it. This is how you get opponent. He can be a little bit of a bitch. Now, you don't want to lose them all because it takes a little while for them to come back up when you use all your carrots. He gets a little more annoying at the because you have to race him a second time because he feels like you cheated. See? Second time he gets a little more annoying because he actually cuts you off, tries to cut you off. You can keep them behind you pretty much the entire race once you get the lead. But once you know how to do it, he is very, very easy. Like I said, the first time, it only seemed easy to me because I've done it before. I know exactly how to get around him. You do exactly like I did. Wait until he goes outside a little bit, speed up, and then you will never lose the lead. All you have to do is just keep at a decent pace. Don't get impatient with it. He finally figures out which horse that was. It was actually Epona. The only one that he couldn't actually tame. Because that horse is a toad. Hello, Calvero. Yeah, I wish. He didn't, I wish I could just take a sword to him on my horse, but... Unfortunately, Link is not evil. I don't even think that'd be evil. I think I'd be doing everyone a favor. And he won't let you out. You can actually, from what I heard, speedrunners tend to do it. You can actually jump over that fence. Where Ingo is at. You have to get enough speed, though. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if that's a legit speedrunning tactic or if you can just do it as a glitch. You actually need a Epona for this, for the Pogos if you want to do that mini game here. I think there's about 8 of them in this overworld right here, and if you get all 8, then that guy that I showed you in that shop will give you a heart piece, I believe. And you can't take Epona in, here with you. I've not only watched speedruns of this, I've also watched, Oh, I think it actually is still daytime. There's no music. Because I came in, I think, right at the time, like, right before it was going to make that switch. Okay, how do my, 2 bottled fairies and milk? Why is she still here? Oh, yeah, she doesn't move. It does give you something. Pocket Cuckoo. I think this actually starts the chain where you can get the Big Goron sword. Makes them very happy to crow. This actually replaces the Zelda's letter. I don't think I'm gonna do the Big Goron sword. Because there's a few points where you have to actually be perfect. Almost perfect. You can't get lost. If you get lost, you'll ruin the chain, because there's a few parts of that, chain to get to the Goron sword where you're timed. Down, Link. Stop being a... There. Yeah, I know. You would think that would taste nasty. But no, you can, maybe they perfectly preserved it in the Temple of Time. Now they put it in some sort of fridge where, it keeps, food eternally fresh. I don't know, I'm just guessing. He is a bitch. Now, knock on wood, I think I can still do this in one go, but it's very easy to screw this up. The reason why you want to come here first is because you're going to get something called the hook shot. You need that to even get into the first dungeon, and that's what Cheek tells you. That's why people hate him. Because he'll typically do that when he turns a corner, and he burns you. You have to keep up with him, otherwise those doors will close and you'll fail. God damn it. There are re-dead in here, so if you go the wrong way, they'll also slow you down. And if you were... shit. And if you were shit, like me, You will get burned a lot even though you've played this before. Motherfucker. He is kicking my ass right now. But if you pretty much know what to do, again, you can do it in one go after a while. It also leads you to something else you can get. Called the hook shot. The hook shot was first introduced, I believe, in A Link to the Past. They did a lot more with it in Link's Awakening. And then, of course, I think it's been... either the hook shot or a variation of it has been in every game since. Yeah, back in those days... Back in those days, actually, the camera angles were... They handled them well back then in this game. Nowadays, they're very annoying. Because they've gotten so much better with handling them and what little platform games they have nowadays. But back then, it actually was very hard. To actually do it right. Oh, shit. It's amazing that I can still remember these songs off the top of my head. But yes, whenever you see those blue blocks, just play the song a time and you can either remove them or add them. Now you don't want to be hasty because you could actually get this heart piece right now. Otherwise you'll have to do that all over again. I shouldn't have moved. That was such failure. Oh my god. Smooth, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now back then, if I didn't have a guide, I would have never known to do this. Ever. I think he gives you a hint, though. Yeah, when you actually talk to him, I think he actually says there was a kid with a strange ocarina. Like, he's going more into detail here, and then he plays you the song. So it gives you the hint to play the ocarina, but I don't think I would have picked up on that if I didn't have a guide. This speeds up. It goes really fast. I've seen some theory crafting for that part. See, you never did it as a kid, but as an adult, he says that there was a strange kid in green clothing that plays that song, which means that it's going to happen regardless. So it begs the question, was everything predetermined, or or it kind of supports that theory that time itself was all predetermined. Like, just when I was bored, I like, watch a lot of people that go into depth about that stuff, and it's very interesting to watch. Some people just have these, like, strange theories, and they make all these weird connections that may or may not have been intended. Okay, so I have the hook shot. Now, do I want to go back and try that again and not be such a loser? Oh, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to head straight to the next dungeon. Cranking it way too hard. His wrist is going to get tired. Yeah, I've watched a rumination about Dark Souls. It's one guy I really like. He loves lore. He loves learning about lore in like a lot of different stories. So he actually went very in depth about the story behind Dark Souls, and it's very interesting, but it's incredibly depressing. This whole story is such a downer, but it's actually really well done. I just wish I wasn't such ass at that game. It's not even the bosses either. The bosses I can figure out. It's it's everything on the way to the bosses that wears you down. There are now enemies that are here. I think they can actually still give you... Yes, they can actually still give you Iku sticks, which you can't use as an adult. Kill them with practically any weapon, I think. You can't go back into your old form, I don't think. You can actually, if you time it right, you can actually hit them before they even start running. I'm actually curious. I don't even know why I'm killing them. Because they do give you nuts if, It's interesting that certain weapons that you use as a kid, you can use as an adult, but others you can't. And it's actually interesting... Oh, you can't go into your old home. Like, I guess you couldn't use the, you can't use the sticks because there's no real need to, but I'm actually a little surprised they don't do the, Well, actually, no. They'll do the reason I think they don't do the, lighting the torches is because you get the fire arrows eventually. You don't need this because you're gonna get the arrows eventually. This kind of sucks that you can't use this as an adult. I think at one point they intended you to use that. But there's no reason that you can't use the boomerang. Like, even the hook... Even in comparison to the hook shot. Ow. Bastard. Like, the hook shot can do something similar, but... I'm actually curious. Is there anything in here? Forget. Ah, yes, all the, they're actually all in here. Yeah, none of the kids in the forest recognize you. And this gives you a hint as to who you actually are. And also why you didn't have a fairy at the beginning of the game like all of the other Kokiri, because... Yeah, he can be a bit of a bastard because he can actually overshoot you and hit you in your back. Very easy enough to kill now. Especially with the Master Sword, they only take one shot. I believe... Actually, no, I don't think there is anything here just yet. I don't need to show you. There is literally nothing different there. These guys do, however, respawn. I think it's because I went into a different frame. But you're actually not supposed to go that way. You're actually supposed to go into the Lost Woods. Can't get the rupees there anymore, though. Just cutting grass and signs. Yeah, that used to be a lot of fun. No need to bother with the, Now, here's the thing. I don't know if they had Majora's Mask planned out from the start. But, I said, like, around the time that I started this game, and I got I believe it was a heart piece from him? Not from this guy. This is, Emo's son. Remember him from Kakariko Village. But if you, this is where the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask was introduced. They did confirm that it was the same Skull Kid. I mentioned that the first time I went there. But the Happy Mask Salesman also plays a bigger part in the next game. He is a minor thing in this game, and a lot of those stones with weird faces on them. Here. Little Milo son of a bitch. He just looks annoying. Ah, yes. The one that I'm using right now is the latest version of Project 64 that I could find. This runs this game a hell of a lot better than the one I was using. And that's the one that Universal gave me. That one ran this so poorly. I'm glad I decided to look up and see if there was a new version of this. Because I am him. Can't actually go here first and get everything. Or, I think you can get the, song here, but if you don't have the hook shot, you still can't enter the dungeon. You would have to go all the way back and do that over again. Oh yeah, you know, if I would have gotten the Scarecrow song, I could have skipped all of this. It doesn't matter too much anyway. I'd rather show you guys a hard way to do this, because I know how to do this the hard way. But yeah, there's actually an extra song that they don't actually put in your song list. But it's called the Scarecrow song, and what it does is it's a song that you create and actually has 8 buttons instead of 6 that you have to press. And once you play it, if you play it in a certain spot... Ow. If you play it in a certain spot, that guy will take a spear to you. You can do that to safely kill them. I remember when I was a kid, this was actually very scary. So I actually took this very slow. So those moblins, they're huge, and when they come running at you like that, as a kid, that can be terrifying. Now, not so much, though. even with the hook shot, just one shot though, and they're down. So not too much to worry about. I can actually kill him, because he is not smart enough to actually look to his left. You can just kill him like that. Oh, hello there. You are not smart enough to dive into the water. Oh, but I am stupid enough to go up right behind you and tap you on your shoulder. Will you turn around so I can kill you? There we go. Oh, I actually thought there was another one there. This is the last one we have to deal with, though. You don't have to kill him. I just like to do it. Because he's so big, and he still doesn't bother to turn around and realize that there's someone slashing him in the leg multiple times. Aw, how sad. She's not there in her favorite spot anymore. Hello, not Zelda. Now these lines that he gives are actually very well written, I think, in English. I feel, anyway. This is not one of my favorite Ocarina songs. Teleport songs, anyway. I would say my favorite one is, I like the Spirit Temples a lot. Ah, hello, Wolf. I haven't tried Hearthstone yet. I don't know if I ever will. It's a possibility. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Where'd he go? It's like some sort of ninja. And that's why you need the hook shot. Now this is my favorite dungeon theme in this game. I think there might actually be 2 of those gold Skulltulas in here. Whoops. I don't really know why I'm doing this, I just kind of like doing it. Interesting that he's... I triggered the wolf now. Yeah, this dungeon's actually very interesting. I like its, I like all the gimmicks that it has in it. The theme always gives me chills. I I haven't played this game in such a long time, and I'm actually amazing myself that I can remember all this stuff. I actually forgot. If you wait for them to attack you, step back, and they swipe twice, they'll actually turn their back on you, and you can kill them in one hit. That's something I forgot, actually. You can kill them in one hit. Just from using the hook shot. And you don't even have to wait until they come down. Actually, I watched the playthrough of the 3DS HD remake, and I think they actually changed this. But I don't remember. Like, they changed how you find the 4 pokes. Or maybe... No, they didn't change how you find them. I think they changed how the last one acts. And that playthrough that I watched is Hellfire Cons. I name-dropped them a lot. They're actually very good. If you want to, like... If you also want to know some facts about a game that you never did before, they're a good YouTube channel to watch. Mailman angry at Link for stealing his bunny ears and getting him fired from the post office for slow delivery. I like that. It would be interesting if that were the case. Actually didn't mean to do that, but that's what you're supposed to do. You can also use the hook shot, though. He's actually doing my job for me. I actually really like fighting these guys, though. Because they give you a good fight. You have to actually wait until they lower their shield. I don't think this works on them, though. Oh, if they jump in the air, you can do that. Wonder. Oh. Nah, that won't work either. I actually never used that strategy before, and any time I've ever played this, I just sort of discovered the Deku Nut thing. Alright, like I said, I used to use a guide for this. Come on, there we go. But I'm trying to go through this without using a guide. So far that hasn't been a problem, but I did get stuck at one point. Not in a dungeon. Got stuck in Zora's domain because I didn't know how to make King Zora move his ass. Unfortunately, Kaya Wolf, I already got Epona. That was the first thing I did as soon as I left the Temple of Time. But there's always the VOD, if you want to watch it, once I'm done here. And I also highlighted it. I'm gonna upload this playthrough to YouTube. Really? Do you think I should? Was it really that entertaining? I don't know, I think I sound too much, I don't know how I'm actually entertaining when I get frustrated. I mean, I was just gonna kind of let it be because I didn't finish Sonic Adventure 2, but, I mean, if you really think me flipping out was actually kind of funny, then I think I will do it. You know what? Just one. Give me a sec. I'm gonna turn on my air. I really think I need to dust out my computer this weekend. Hey, sometimes watching somebody get angry at a game is funny. I mean, it depends on if they've got a good like angry voice. Depends on if they sound funny when they're angry. If some of the lines that come out of their mouth are actually legitimately not like screaming. But kind of like Michael Jones from Achievement Hunter. If they're that level, they can be very entertaining when they get angry. He hands it up, obviously, but he's still really good with it. Yeah, that's what I use, CC. I mean, practically everything I've heard to clean out a computer, I heard that can damage it in some way, as long as you're careful. I keep hearing from people, don't use compressed air cans, so don't use vacuums, don't use this and this. It's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to use? Oh, wait a second. Oh yes, the Pakistan flag symbol is also on this, block. Can actually move it to the side. Shit. Now I know you have to put it in there, but oh, wait, you know what? I actually think I was making it too complicated for myself. I push this all the way in, and then I have to go around the other way. There's an opening back there. Oh yeah, everybody did that. Everyone and their mother that had a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Genesis. Whenever it wasn't working right, you always blew into the cartridge. They were built very well, so that it never damaged any of my games. Now here... Wait a second. Yeah, there's a wall back there. This you're supposed to do it this way. And here's a ladder. Like I said, I'm not using a guide this time because I don't know how many times I've probably played this at least 5 times. And I think I've beaten it at least 3 times. So for the most part, I remember exactly what to do. You cannot hit that thing until you hit the bow and arrow. That eye in the top left corner that I was looking at. Okay, now I can go back down. Hey, Vlad. How you doing today? Oh my god. This part of the song always gives me shivers. I love it. Let's pick up on. Oh yeah. I saw a few of those when they first released Fallout Shelter. I can't remember any off the top of my head. I do remember they were pretty good though. Pretty good in that they were so cringeworthy they were actually funny. Shit. Oh wait, no, I can go through there. This was really cool. When I first saw this, it blew my mind that they could do something like this. Oh, come on, Navi. For buzzkill, you know that? That was probably the coolest effect I've ever seen in a video game at the time. Shut up, Navi. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't think there's anything down here I can go to. So I actually think I have to go back. You know Mom's hand from The Binding of Isaac? That's where they came from. I think they're called like-likes. Could be getting them confused with something else, though. Those things have been part of the Legend of Zelda series since the original one on the NES. Alright, so I need to come back here. Need to do some backtracking and go somewhere else to get more keys. Yes, I think so. I don't think there's any other keys in this area. Ah, screw you. Okay. Or the oozes that steal... Ah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Wolf. Forget what those hands are called, though. Those things are just as annoying, though. We'll be seeing them soon, too. Okay. So... what door can I go into that we haven't gone into yet? Right here. All metal jacket. I think I've watched that boot camp scene in that movie at least like 3 times in a row at one point. That guy is such a good actor. He was a former drill instructor too. So it's no wonder why that he could actually do that part very effectively. Because it was like his old army days. No, it's just gold sculptures. I think it's just Nintendo style. And I actually really like them for the fact that they didn't hold back on making certain aspects of the game like have this creepy, unsettling vibe to it, because it adds character to it. Like, you get creeped out as a kid, and once you're an adult and you like kind of understand why it is the way it is, or get a better understanding about where the developers are coming from, and maybe even like their influences from their own culture. And you just have like that much more appreciation for it when you revisit it when you're older. Kind of like this, like me with The Simpsons. As odd as that is to sound, I actually liked I had a renewed, what's the word I'm looking for? I went too far to the right. Like, I had a newfound that's it. I had a newfound appreciation for The Simpsons when I started rewatching the episodes, because a lot of the jokes I didn't get as a kid, I enjoy as an adult, because I started getting them. Hi, Rosie, how you doing? Oh, shit. Just a little bit of the dungeon, but actually, I think this might be the... Oh. Ah, it's a dungeon map. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't get the bow until you do the first ghost. Wait. This is backwards. Yeah, it is. Ah. I hope you feel better soon, Rosie. I could actually get that old Skulltula in now. I just want to make sure I don't fuck it up. Oops. This would be easier if I did it this way. Link is certainly no Ezio. Ah. It's too far away. You are a bastard. Oh! Can I actually hook onto this? Yeah, I can. What? I thought I went into the ground. If I get at it from an angle. I could actually hook it. Yeah, there we go. I actually think that's what the scarecrow up there is for to get this thing. Wait, what was it? What kind of shot was it? It wasn't one of those, like, big ones. It's almost like an adrenaline shot, was it? I have no problems with needles. I used to get allergy shots when I was a kid. I had to get them once a week. I got them for a very long time. My insurance doesn't cover them anymore, so I don't get them. I don't really need them anyway. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I ever had my plasma taken. I've donated blood before, and I've also had to get blood taken. Which, those aren't bad either, I just don't... You just feel a little weak afterwards. is why they give you cookies and some, like orange juice or something. Ooh. Yeah, they probably gave you a tetanus shot for that. Wolf. Actually, it's probably... I think I'm going backwards. It's probably good that I donate blood every once... I haven't done it in a long time, actually. I have a rare blood type. A negative. Little bastard. I'm going the wrong way, too. Oh, wrong way. I don't need to fight him. Forget, where did I... It's one of these side doors. I think it was this way that I went. I know what you meant, right? The puzzles in as Adult Link, they got much more interesting and a little hard to figure out if you don't know what to do. Obviously, if you don't know what to do. But they're straightforward once you do, so if you're like going back and playing this like me, you'll actually remember a lot of it. All you have to do is just think for a few seconds and just remember. Yeah, don't... There's... I think there's a reason for that. They're because they don't... They might not have to after they take plasma from you. That's probably why. Here we go. I can't actually do this yet. I think I actually need the bow, because I need to hit the, I need to hit the pictures.
Watch out!
I like how he walks on that. These guys were actually quite intimidating the first time I played this. You only have to fight two of them again at the same time. There's only really one that goes after you, though. The other one hangs back until you're finished. Whoops. Whoa! You actually have to kill this one pretty fast. The other one will actually reform if you don't. Actually, I don't think that's an emulator issue either. I remember having that slowdown in a physical copy that I have. I don't know if that's because of this version, or if it's just the N64. Now this is the bow, I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. Let fly. Just on the off chance that something weird happens. Did I go the right way? Yeah, I did. I went backwards. You can't be directly in the line of sight of that, otherwise it'll disappear. So you have to do it at a slight angle. And you have to kill them in the room. I don't think you can actually hit them with the sword right after. Oh. Can't make them reappear once they're done. They don't reappear once they're immediately after they're done spinning around. You can use the bow too, but you don't really have to. You can hurt it with the hook shot, and you don't bother with the bow. Alright, now let's go the other way. The other way's pretty much the same thing. Wait, what? Mike is playing up. Mike is getting quieter. Alright, I can turn up my mic, 1 second. Was that? It was at 70%, so that's a little odd. Alright. I put it to 85. Is that, any better? Testing, testing. Does that sound any better? I have it at 85, so it is pretty high right now. Ah, okay, cool. I don't know if this takes any longer than using the arrows, but I never saw the point in using the arrows. Actually, I think I remember people commenting that they never knew that you could use a hook shot on these, the Post Sisters. I've seen that played multiple times. I've even seen it stream multiple times at random. I never actually got... I don't remember... No, I did once. Like a very long time ago, though. Like Universal and all them. No, I do want to go this way because this is actually going forward. Shut up, Navi. Actually, I think there might be a, Is there something down here? No. Nothing in here that I can hit, but I do want to go this way. They can't be hit, I don't think, unless they don't have that green fire around them. Yeah, oh, they can. Okay, you can still stun them with that. Okay, so I can't go that way because I don't have enough keys. I know what to do next. I gotta go to the other room that's like this. And actually twist this room around. Those contracts aren't an original thing either. It's an interesting, like, side thing that you can put in the video game, so it's not like, I don't think, for a game like TF2, it makes sense to put something like that in there, the contracts. But I've seen it done before. It's in WoW, and it's, in Grand Theft Auto 5. Just like a daily thing that you can do. That's essentially what it is dailies. It is a daily thing, isn't it? Oh, I can't do it from here. Right, I don't want these things bothering me, so I'm gonna kill them. And now the room is straight. So I can get the boss key now. Wrong way.